I think my question is because when we first meet Ellis, he's a water cop.
Yeah.
He's been busted down. We're not sure why. The cat, is it Matt? What's the cat's name?
Mark.
Mark. Oh, I knew it was an M. Mark is on the boat with him, but not wearing a life jacket. Is that appropriate for an officer of the law?
He sort of has a little life jacket situation going on.
He has
I
a
don't
harness.
know. Yeah, maybe it's a floating harness. We're not going to speculate on its, flotation ability. The cat was safe.
Can
I
cats
promise
swim?
you.
I don't even know. Yeah, these are the things I think about. Like, there's a lot of cat references in this show. I'm going to think about it too long and too hard.
Right.
Max, I also think I think casting this show really underscores like the importance of it, because Max as a character, as a con artist, like she's got to be likable. And just like for a female con artist, looks are important, ability is important, but she's also got to be really likable. And so then in casting an actor to play that role, you also have to be able to, I think, Vanessa, like one of the first, when we first meet Max, she's pretending to be someone else and comes off so likable. But then in that moment when what she's doing switches gears, there's like a subtle shift. Mm-hmm. In your physicality and the look on your face and stuff where you go, oh, okay, so this isn't the person we were first introduced to, that I think is so subtle that as an actor, you kind of have to have the chops to be able to show those things.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I really tried to show that because obviously I wanted Max to be super likable. But then you also got to see, like, she's also on a mission, mm-hmm. right? Which involves her father. So, yeah, and it was just so fun to get to play that and show that.
And kind of always be the smartest person in the room, in a way.
But in a way,
no offense. But like, in a sneaky way. Maybe not in the best way, but in a very cool way. Yeah. Which I think is exciting. And then it's the same thing with Ellis, right? Is because obviously, again, we first meet him, got a bit of a chip on his shoulder. I don't blame him, but he's a little bit closed off.
Yep.
But at the same time, we see there's something lurking under there.
Absolutely. And her character, like you said, is that person who's sort of, Ellis is sort of like a man's man, blue collar, what you would expect of someone in that line of work, at least on the surface. Mm-hmm. And Vanessa's character, Max, is able slowly throughout the season to sort of break that hard exterior down. And you can actually really see that he is a really kind, gentle soul, and he does have a lot more to offer than this sort of like by the book cop, but it takes someone like her to sort of bring that out of him. And so I think in the beginning they think they're very different people, but by the end of the season I think we see their similarities more than anything, and that's where the connection between them really starts, is when they see like, oh, actually we're more similar than we thought we were, even though we come from different sides of the law.